James Thomas, I'm here. It's a brand new series on BritBox. Agatha Christie's Tommy and Tuppence. Today I have Antonia Thomas and Josh Dillon. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hello.
You know what? No offense, Josh, but Tuppence seems a little bit smarter than Tommy in this.
Listen, I would not disagree with you.
Antonia, talk about your character. Talk about Tuppence, please.
Well, I wouldn't say that Tuppence is smarter, but she's certainly more impulsive, and she goes with her gut, and she sort of has a sort of she's got emotional intuition that she often follows. That is very helpful to them in solving the crimes, but also can get them in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
And I think to I think Tommy's like dismay, and I think Tommy is much more steady and considered and precise in the way that he kind of approaches it. And Tuppence needs that she needs somebody to ground her.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, Josh, tell us about Tommy.
Well, Tommy, I think when we meet him at the start of the series, he's written these crime novels which have been quite successful, and he's living in a swanky bachelor pad in Hampstead, and he's kind of living ostensibly what one might consider the dream, but he's stuck. He's got writer's block, and as Antonio was saying, we were just talking about, he's much more of a careful person. He's meticulous and he's sort of thoughtful and not necessarily, he's not like impulsive in the way that Tuppence is. And so the way they kind of combine as people is really
Kind of compliments. They complement each
yeah,
other.
they kind of bring something out of each other that
Yeah.
they both really need. Um
I, I agree with you because I was fussing and yelling at the screen at Tuppence, don't meet with the guy, don't meet with the guy. Wait,
I
wait,
know.
don't.
what's going on?
I know. She's crazy.
She's crazy.
She's crazy, but
But
she's also
also
fun.
meet with the guy, Tuppence, that's what we
Me
need
and
that.
Kate, and then she figures it out, but then she does need Tommy to come because then it gets aggressive and it's all a
Yeah, yeah.
bit.
The addition of your aunt, I really enjoyed that. She kind of helps you guys out. Talk about her a little bit because she was really cool in this.
Aunt Ada. Yeah, she is I mean, so Agatha Christie, that character,
Yeah,
right? And amazing in the books as well, in the Tommy and Tuppence series. Um, and we got to work with Imelda Staunton.
she was incredible.
So
She's a legend at
that's
home. So
what an amazing, like, what an opportunity.
yeah, but she really helps them when they're stuck. Because they're not detectives, but like they're just normal people. They're
Yeah.
amateur sleuths, so they hit dead ends all the time. And then when they go and see Aunt Ada, she helps them think outside the box and like steers them a different direction, and then that pushes them along their way to
Yeah.
kind of solving it. She's integral.
Yeah, and she's got an interesting past, and we were uncovering bits and pieces of that, and it's kind of hinted at. But she used to run a detective agency, so
And she knows what she's
we're
doing.
sort of trying to Tommy and Tuppence try to follow in her footsteps in a way.
I got two last questions for you. First question is this. At the bar downstairs, Tommy is a bartender. Can he make me a Manhattan?
He could, he would give it a go. He would know what was in it, so you might end up getting a completely different cocktail. But he would. What
And
is in
last,
what's in the Manhattan?
Okay, what's in a Manhattan?
What's in the Manhattan, James?
I don't know. All I know, it tastes really good. And 5 minutes later, I get a nice little buzz.
Yeah,
That's the other thing. Last question is this. Halloween is coming up. Where can I get that rabbit suit? I want that rabbit suit for Halloween.
we'll send it to
We'll
you.
send it to you. We'll speak to our costume designer and we'll get that sent to you.
We've been
Yeah.
talking about big BritBox's Agatha Christie's Tommy and Tuppence. I've had Antonia and Josh. Thank you so much for joining us. I enjoyed the two episodes that I saw. They were a lot of fun. I'm gonna keep watching. Thank you.